Shall we start? Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Salutations to Shri Aurobindo. Hari Om. First it was said, first 3 verses, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi mentioned about Karma Yoga. And then from 4th onwards, he mentioned that Pujanam Japah Chintanam Kramat. So Bhakti started speaking about Bhakti Yoga, which is being continued. Now, he said Puja, Japa and Chintanam Kramat one has to do in a serial order. When we saw in the last class the meaning of these things, how do we do all this together in a day. Then next verse Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi explained what is the real meaning of Puja. Puja is what? Jagata Ishadhi Yukta Sevanam. That is Puja. That is seeing the Lord Himself in the form of Jagat. Because Ishvara is Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam. He Himself is the material cause and the efficient cause. Therefore, there is nothing other than Ishvara Paramatma. So, Jagat also must be His Rupam only. It cannot be otherwise. Now, then Bhagavan said, Stotra Patanam is the beginning. Before that also, one uses a prayer of his own language in the beginning. Then he will learn Stotrams, Stuti. And that Stotra is chanted very loudly. Better than that Stuti is Japam. Loud Japam is better. Loud Japam. Because mind is disturbed, I cannot do mental Japa. So loudly I chant. That helps me. So loud Japa. Loud Japa, then only through Manda Japa is movement of the lips. Very softly, where the chanter alone listens to the japa. No one is getting disturbed. Not when a single sound is heard by anybody. You may be in the midst of market. Still you can do your own japa very soft to keep your mind focused on the Supreme. Still superior to that is Manasam. So, Manasa Japa is supreme. Mind Japa. Mental Japam. Japam is Avritti, repetition. Repetition of the Lord's name. So, mentally doing the Japam is superior, supreme. Thus, Bhagavan said about Japa. Puja, Japa. Japa mein varieties are there. All these things are told. Now, third one is Dhyanam. Here we see, what do you mean by Dhyanam? Dhyana means contemplation. Let us see now. That is the 7th verse. Ajyadharaya srotasa samam sarala chintanam viralatah param आद्यधारया श्रोतसा समं सरलचिन्तनं विरलतः परम्. Now, see, please understand. Dhyanam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, let's just listen very attentively. We said dhyanam, dhyan karo, dhyan karo, dhyan karo, dhyan karo. ध्यानम नामतु तुल्य प्रत्यय संतति अतत् प्रत्ययैः असंकीर्ण शास्त्र विषय आलंबनाच. That is what dhyanam is. See, any dhyana you take, dhyana means continuity of similar thoughts. Tulya pratyaya santati. Tulya means similar. Pratyaya thoughts. Santati continuity. So, I continue a thought process, same thoughts, contemplating on object of my contemplation. Second verse is, second thing is what? Atat pratyayaihi asankirna. Tat pratyaya is the thought pertaining to the object of contemplation. Atat pratyaya means thoughts which are not related to the object of contemplation. So, thoughts which are not related to the object of contemplation, asankirna means this flow should not be cut by the dissimilar thoughts, should not be intercepted, they should not be cut. This flow is going on, but other thoughts unrelated to the object of contemplation, they come in between, इस धारा को काट देता है बार बार. Hardly 1 second I try to maintain, again another dhara will come, it cut. So my flow is not continuous. It's being cut. Think. So normally in meditation, dhyana means what? 3 things should be there, no? There should be an object of meditation, dhyeya vastu, that on which I am meditating, dhyatru, the meditator who is meditating on the object of meditation, and dhyanam, which is joining the meditator and the object of meditation. The process, when they are both connected, that connection is called dhyanam. Dhyanam is going on. So some beautiful steady thought flow is going on. Okay. Now, these 3 things are essential. Mainly at least dhyatru, dhyeya. 2 things are there. In between dhyanam happens. Between these two, the joining of these two. Now, same Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi gives 2 examples here. He says, Adya dharaya srotasa samam. Srotasa means, srota means it's like river. Nadi pravahavat, adya dharavat. 2 examples are given for dhyanam. Nadi pravahavat, and other is adya dharavat. Right? Adya dharaya srotasa samam. Srotasa samam, equal to, like. Dhyana. Thoughts are going on. See, one is Nadi example. Nadi flow, when you observe, it is effortless. Its flow is effortless. But there are obstacles in Nadi flow. What are obstacles? Mountains, boulders, many things are there. But the Nadi is not bothered. There are obstacles, but the flow is effortlessly the Nadi flows. A small pebble over the pebble, boulder over the big boulder along the boulder. So the Nadi never stops. Nadi never thinks. Second example is Ajyadharaya means uninterrupted. Now what happens on meditation? Nadi example and Gi example indicates meditation is such a thought flow which is effortless and uninterrupted. That is Dhyanam. Effortless and uninterrupted. So, and now the object is, here Bhagavan Ramanmaharshi did not specify that it's Saguna Radhana, Saguna Dhyanam or Nirguna Dhyanam. Saguna Dhyanam, either is form or contemplating on the gunas. Is not mentioned. Or Nirguna Dhyanam, contemplating on the Swarupa, who am I, etc. That will come later on. He did not specify. So but the principle is same. Principle is what? There must be an effortless, uninterrupted flow of thoughts towards an object of contemplation is Dhyanam. Now, looks like difficult, is it not? Absolutely not. Why? This we do with respect to those objects which we love. Think. Suppose you love cooking. Preparation is uninterrupted, effortless cooking. Yes or no? Suppose you like playing cricket. Effortless, uninterrupted concentration automatically happens. You are a good painter. You love it. Musician. कहते हैं ना, अरे इसको ना तबला दे दो या हारमोनी दे दो तो सब कुछ भूल जाता है. न भूख लगेगी, न भूख लगती है, न प्यास लगती है, बस इसी में बैठ जाता है. सब कुछ भूल जाता है, सभी परिवारों को भूल जाता है, सबको भूल जाता है, बस हारमोनी दे दो सब भूल गया. Meaning what? With respect to harmony, his spending time, his thoughts are effortless, uninterrupted. Continuous, uninterrupted, continuous. So, therefore, it is not new. We are already meditating. We know what is meditation. But object of meditation, if it is Bhagavan, mind is resisting. Why? Have you ever thought about it? So many reasons are there. First reason is the physical objects are visible. The Paramatma is invisible. Visible Sukham is there. Music, art, literature, dance, or studies, whatever you like in the outer world. You like it, they're visible, and you got earlier from before that, meaning se pehle, you already tasted the joy of it. So you don't have any doubt in it. So you will convince others also. इस होटल में आ जाओ, मेरे साथ खाओ, डोसा अच्छा लगेगा, बढ़िया लगेगा. Just as I tried to convince you all about this beautiful place, somebody believed, somebody, वो ऐसे होता है. वो ऐसे कैंप के लिए बुला रहा होगा, वो कैंप चाहता है. Actually कैंप नहीं चाहता हूँ. But such a wonderful place, why don't you meditate, why don't you sit there? There is no sound, no pollution, no sound pollution. Think. and also no air pollution, pure air, absolutely peaceful, except the ghosha of the river. That's beautiful, natural. The divine place, everybody is conducting tapasya here. So the power is the sanctified place it is. And personally I experienced this, the Mahatma's grace here. So you can convince. Not all will be convinced. But you try more. So this is what, आ जाओ मजा आएगा मजा आएगा, ये खाओ मजा आएगा, इसमें ये मिला के खाओ, मैं खाया हूँ, बहुत सच कह रहा हूँ, मजा. You, because the outer objects are visible, you experience the joy out of it, and easy to attain because mind and indriyas are naturally turned outside effortlessly. मैंने कारण बताया ना, 4-5 कारण जो बताया था. Because of this, meditation on outer objects is easier. It's quite natural for us. 3 hours movie, forgetting ourselves, we can watch. But 1 minute meditation, impossible. So these are so mind is by nature turned outside. Upanishad says same thing, no? Paranchi khani vitrunat swayam bhoho parang pashyatin antaratman kaschid dhirah atmanamaikshat avrutta chakshu amrutatvam स गुरुमेवाभिथ विज्ञानार्थम गुरुवेमाभिगच्छेत समित्पाणहि श्रोत्रयम ब्रह्मनिष्ठम. Paranchi khani means senses. Paranchi khani, indriyas are fitted, turned outside. Like headlights are turned outside only, no? Not inside the. Paranchi khani, vitrunat, twisted. Who? Swayambhuhu, creator. Creator, when he created the sense organs, he fitted them facing the objects of the world. Therefore, parang pashyati, the objects only see outside objects, others, na antaratman. They cannot see within themselves. They can't turn within. But kaschit dhiraha, because inko modna hai. Some dhairyavan, tejovan, some very good, the intelligent and courageous person. Kaschit dhiraha, atmanamaikshat. I want to see the torchlight within. The light to be torn within. Let me focus on myself. Who am I? Atmanamaikshat avrutta chakshu. He avrutta means he completely turns them within. Why? Amrutatvam icchan, desiring immortality. So we are all meditators only. But object of contemplation, if it is Paramatma, it is difficult because sense organs are naturally turned outside. I never tasted the Spurva Smriti, the bliss of that Paramatma. Though I get that Paramatma bliss in Nidra Avastha, I don't know, I am awake, not awakened to it. So mind, Swabhava, and then moreover, Janma Janmantara Vasanas are there. Therefore, they cause interruptions. Vasanas, tendencies, samskaras. Not one. So they cause interruptions in between. Therefore, Puja Gurudev mentions very clearly, in the thoughts there are 3 problems. 3 things to be addressed to. 3 things to be addressed to. What is that? Quantity of thoughts. So frequency and intensity is very high. Quantity of thoughts. Thoughts produced per second. The volume, generation of thoughts are very huge. So first quantity to be reduced. So quantity of thoughts are to be reduced. How to reduce quantity of thoughts? Quantity of thoughts can be reduced only through karma yoga. Not karma, karma yoga. Karma to be converted into karma yoga. Now what happens? The quantity of thoughts reduces. Oh, good. Then what will remain? Whatever thoughts are left out, they are to be purified. When gushing thoughts, what you can purify? It is like you have a lot of hair on the head, thick hair, hair well grown, went to a barber, and the poor barber, his shop is under the tree, and heavy winds, can he cut your hair? जा रहा है बाहर पूर उड़ रहा है. Can you have a haircut? Impossible. So first winds have to be reduced, then थोड़ा बिठाएगा, then लगा कि कहाँ काटना है, कहाँ क्या करना है, how to set this hair properly for this gentleman. But our vasana winds are very powerful. When vasana winds are very powerful, we cannot improve the quality of the thought. Agreed? Any doubt? So many thoughts are there. So we cannot improve the quality of thoughts. So karma yoga reduces the quantity of thoughts. Then I can attend to quality. How? Quality of thoughts, quality of thoughts improved only through bhakti, love, kindness, devotion. I don't know whether you heard or not, in South mein, they also speak about dhana shuddhi. Have you heard about it? Dhana ki shuddhi ho. Dhana ki shuddhi ho means the wealth I am earning, shuddhi ho means I must spend some amount in charity, some kind of helping others. When I was in medical company as a business manager, I am very sensitive to my salary. The salary company used to pay a very huge amount, but the money was paid by patients. And no patient is willingly, joyfully spending money with the chemist. He is crying for it. Out of pain, he is purchasing a medicine. Out of pain, he is paying money to the hospital or diagnostic center. खुशी से डोसा खा सकते हो, पकौड़ा खा सकते हो, समोसा खा सकते हो, या खुशी से क्या कोई दुकान जाएगा, मेडिकल दुकान? कोई नहीं जाता है. So when I used to get salary, I used to see sensitively the cry of the patients in the money. It's a patient's money I am surviving. Then what should I do? So I used to pray for all the patients, whoever takes my company's medicines. I invoke blessings of the Lord for all of them. Number one. रोते रोते बेचारा खरीद लिया पैसा दवा, उस पैसा साथ हम जी रहे हैं. When I became sensitive that time, then I started invoking. So I used to pray to Lord, whether my company's medicine is prescribed by a doctor correctly or wrongly, whether it is to be prescribed for that indication or not, let this medicine work wonders. You are the healer. Let all patients who paid money be healthy. So dhana ki shuddhi, plus of course charity. How much thought changed, no? Similarly, lawyers also, those who pay lawyer fee, they are not out of joy. They may say, I am both, badhiya hai, posh hai. Every money that you got is paid by somebody who is struggling, maybe borrowed, घर बेच दिया lawyer fees के लिए बेचारा. When we grow and understand the sensitivity of these things, I try to bring nobility to that profession. थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही बोल रहा हूँ लगता है आपको इस डायमेंशन में, But it is very important to know. The earning what you are getting, inquire, who is paying? So, through bhakti, through service, through seva bhav, through love, patience, kindness, your thoughts will be purified. When thoughts are purified, I used to get these thoughts. Not enjoying 5-star and Bhaskara Palace revolving restaurant. I used to enjoy in revolving restaurant. But मेरा दिमाग ऐसे चलता था, बाबा किसका पैसा ये है? The moment you give value to that money, gratitude to God, and thanks to that Lord, and then pray for patience. So, this is Dhanaki Shuddhi. Bhakti will purify the thoughts. Now, when the thoughts are purified thoughts means what? A well-obedient bachcha. Bachcha na obedient hai. Then you can really mold him, na? If the obedient is not obedient, then what will happen? You cannot sungar nahi kar sakta usko. Baal sajaya, brak kar diya. You cannot beautify the child. You cannot make the child look beautiful. Why? वो नटखट है. मैं ऑलवेज जोक करता हूँ, बच्चों को देखता हूँ ना मैं, ऊपर पहना है तो नीचे उतार देता है, नीचे पहने है ऊपर उतार देता है. Very difficult for mother. Mother wants the child to be beautiful. Taking party लेके जा रहा हूँ, चब्बी. He is not interested. He is पक्का प्रीचर में अवधूत होगा. वो कपड़ा उतार देता है, नंगा गाम तो, अरे बाबा ऐसे क्यों कर रहे हो? I want you to be beautiful. But obedient boy नहीं है वो. So thoughts cannot be directed towards Paramatma if they are not obedient. None of our thoughts are not obedient. Why? They are outward turned, quantity is more, quality is also not up to the mark. Therefore, Gurudev said, when the quantity reduced, quality is tremendously improved, then easy for us to divert them or direct them towards Paramatma. It is called Jnana Yoga. So, quality of thoughts, first quantity, then quality, and third is direction of thoughts. Direction of thoughts are changed by Jnana Yoga. यहाँ पर पहुंचने के बाद we can practice ध्यानम. It doesn't mean one has to do this for 10 lives karma yoga बाद में, ऐसा नहीं होगा. I said it's a day package. Practice this also for 2 minutes. That's what I would like to share, that article of Shivananji Maharaj. Everything a little. Little. Then the samskaras for dhyanam also is being there. Samskar drop kar diya. Samskara for seva, samskaras for pyar, samskaras for love, kindness, compassion, sharing, samskara for karma yoga, niswartha seva. All bija, seeds should be sown. You sow the seed, you will never grow the plant. The plant grows by itself. You sow the seed, and the situations change. When appropriate conditions come, it sprouts. So Bhagavan says, like this the dhyanam should be contemplated. Whether it is nirguna dhyanam or saguna dhyanam, adyadharavat srota dharavat, srota nadi pravahavat. And that is sarala chintanam. Sarala chintanam is very easy, uninterrupted flow. Viralatah param. It is not. Sarala, virala. Sarala means uninterrupted. Virala, interrupted. It is, sarala chintanam is superior to virala chintanam. What do you mean sarala chintanam? Uninterrupted thought flow on towards contemplating an object of meditation is superior to interrupted meditations. Bhagavan said interrupt meditation both come by aisa nahi. Unless we start meditation, unless we go through these interruptions, we will not be in a position to achieve uninterrupted meditations. So there is no need for disappointment for anybody. कभी कभी मन लगता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ऑन ए डे वेयर आई हैव प्लेंटी ऑफ वर्क टू डू, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, आई सिट फॉर मेडिटेशन. The mind throws so many thoughts of work to be done. I observe them for some time. I try to postpone them. Okay, I will attend to you later on. Sometimes, but then so many thoughts come. Certain thoughts come where I have to attend to it. I should not forget the thought later on. Very important thought come. Oh, this reminded me. So I just prostrate to Gurudev. Thank you, Gurudev. This also is your yajna only. Open my eyes. Attend to the work. Sometime it happens. Not every day, of course. That day I need not curse myself. But I have to attend to duty, to be attended. Think. So कोई कुछ रह गया, कुछ पोस्ट करना है, पर कैंप के विषय, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, समथिंग आई हैव टू पोस्ट इट. I should not forget. And great master said, keep a book and pen, because sometimes I give you thoughts. And I found the thoughts, sudden divine thoughts, insights, what you get in meditation, if you don't open your eyes and immediately write down, you forget them. Completely goes off. You think at that time, yes, I will remember this, I recall. It won't be. So master says, sometimes I give you insights, write down. Then continue meditation, no problems. So a long time, uninterrupted meditation will come. But interrupted meditations are welcome in the beginning. There is no problem. So मेरा मन बैठता नहीं, भैया मन बैठेगा नहीं, तू बैठ जाओ, तू तो बैठ. Think. You sit down. Okay, I sat in meditation. Mind is running. Okay, run. Doesn't matter. But you sit in chair and watch the free entertainment by the mind. अरे इधर भी गया, वो भी याद आ गया तेरे को. ग्रेट यार, ग्रेट, वेरी ग्रेट, कंग्रेचुलेशंस. ये कहाँ से आया? वंडरफुल माय डियर, वंडरफुल. लेकिन बच्चे ना सारे आर्टिकल उठा के मम्मी पापा को लेके आते हैं ना, मुन्ना ये कहाँ से लेके आया? उधर से. ये कहाँ से लेके आया? उधर से. You enjoy the game, no? Children do it or not? ये तुझे क्या मिला? नहीं, वो बात भी नहीं कर सकता वो. Like that, mind gets you all thoughts. Enjoy. Very good mind, very good. Oh, this also you brought, this memory also you dug and brought out. Very wonderful. Very good. Enjoy. नो प्रॉब्लम. थैंक यू. हो गया आज का खेल, पर कल खेलेंगे. कल खेलेंगे. सिट देयर. सो दैट इज दी. सो अनइंटरप्टेड मेडिटेशन इज फार सुपीरियर टू इंटरप्टेड मेडिटेशन. बट डोंट वरी अबाउट इंटरप्शंस इन द बिगिनिंग. दे विल कम. इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ द जर्नी. ओके. Next one. Veda bhavana sohamityasau. Bhavanabhida pavani mata. Veda bhavana sohamityasau. भावनाभिदा पावनी मता. Veda bhavanat. Now see, earlier what was said in the previous sloka, dhyana was told. ध्यान में क्या है? Meditator and the meditated, both are there. Okay? Now see, I'll give an example. This is a very famous example which I got from long back. When I was child, he told this, maybe 9th class, 10th class, I remember this wonderful, about samadhi, avastha, dhyana, all those things. So this example is very simple to understand. Now see, When imagine you went to a movie theater with your family, a wife or husband, children, all of you went. 4 or 5 members of family, suppose you went there. You sat. Now you purchased the ticket, went inside. The moment you inside, the movie of course yet to start, time is there. So there were boys to guide you with the torches. है ना? Then lights are on, screen is visible, people are moving, talking. AC कुछ चालू लगता maybe not AC fully running, I think. You are little seasoned. Ultimately, you saw chair. You sat with family. Movie not yet started. So, what was your mind at that time? You are aware of where are you? Your family is there. People are there. You are sitting in balcony, watching the movie in this row, and this is a hall. These are just movie has to start. These are the actors. These are the actors. All that. Everything is aware, fully aware of. Now slowly, light started dimming. Then slowly you settling your mind. Oh, movie start ho raha hai. Then 5 minutes advertisements. Movie started. When movie started, what is happening? You are aware of the people sitting around you. And the movie, 3 are aware. Slowly, you forget everybody and you become aware only of your family members sitting next to you. Sometimes looking at them, baat karte, unhi se, dheere dheere. After some time, they also don't exist. You and the movie. After some time, you also don't exist. Only movie exists. That time, you identify with some role in the movie. Maybe hero or heroine. If hero is crying, you cry. Hero is laughing, you laugh. Wherever the hero is on the screen, that character, your eyes are always on that character. You don't watch others. पता कर लेना चाहिए तो. And movie exists, you don't exist. Everything empty. So I don't exist, he exists. I don't exist, movie exists. That is called samadhi or beyond, nirvikalpa samadhi, sahajavastha. Afterwards, I am. Suddenly interval comes. एकदम you are aware. सो गया क्या? देखा नहीं? The way you talk to others. कैसा लगा? भाई, why didn't you ask this question 10 minutes पहले? You are not there at that time. This is called dhyanam. Okay? Now, he says, earlier what? These two are there. Bheda bhavana. So, Bheda bhavanat saha aham iti asau abhidha bhavana parama matihi. Pavani mata. Abhidha bhavana pavani mata. What it is best is, first Bheda bhav. Dhyana, dhyatru, dhyeya is different from dhyana. It is sagunaradhana or nirgunaradhana, whatever it is. Karte, then other one is what? Saha, aham, soham. He is me. So the best example Mahatmas have been given is ocean and wave. This is a standard example. The wave is actually ocean only. Not different, but it is different, appears to be different. So, when wave contemplates on ocean, I am ocean, I am actually ocean, I am actually ocean, that is called ध्यान विथ भेद भाव. I am the wave. मेरा अधिष्ठान है is ocean, samudra is beautiful. I am meditating on samudram, all that. So समुद्र भगवान को नमस्कार, मैं उनका अंश हूँ, उनसे अलग हूँ, इत्यादि. Afterwards, at the water level, there is no wave, no ocean. That is called Tattvamasi. Essence level, ocean is made up of water, wave also is made up of water. Actually, there is only water. Therefore, Tattvamasi is He, the Ishvara, thou art that, you are that. Tat Tvamasi, that Ishvara Paramatma, Tvamasi, you alone. Suppose when I tell to wave, the ocean, which is nothing but water, is you alone. So wave started contemplating. Oh, I am the ocean. Ocean is me. Ocean is me. Ocean is me. That bhavana, that truth, essence is same. If that contemplation started, that is called abhida. There is no difference between me and Ishvara. That is how advanced contemplators contemplate, meditators contemplate, not with the difference between the meditated and the meditator, but there is no difference between the meditated and the meditator. With that idea, one is contemplating, that is supreme, far better than the duality. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Bheda Bhavanat, fifth case, declensions. Bheda Bhavanat, Bheda Drushti से, इससे तुलना करने से, अभेद सह अहमिति असौ अभिधा भावना, he am I, this thought, which is of meditating without any difference between me and him, there is no difference. I am that. With that bhavana, that is pavani mata, that is considered by the Shruti Mata as supreme purifier, that really purifies. So first bheda bhav, afterwards abheda sadhana. Therefore, aham brahmasmi, tattvamasi, Guru will give you. Ultimately we realize, oh, I am that essence, made up of essence only. Same essence. As essence, I am same. But quantity wise, ocean is bigger than wave. In essence, I am same. So in the power wise, in the omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent is Ishvara. Jiva is Alpavyapi, Alpashaktiman, Alpagnya, Jiva. But essence wise, if I identify with essence, he and me are one and the same. Okay? So that meditation is supreme. Actually, some people cannot even tolerate this type of thought. They say you are Mahapapi, तो कैसे भगवान हो सकते हो? भैया, please write down if you want. Aham Brahmasmi is not equal to I am God. I am God is different from Aham Brahmasmi. Somebody says, you are God. I never said. What is Aham Brahmasmi? I am Brahman. I am not the God I am talking about. When we say God, we are referring to Ishvara. Ishvara can never be the Jiva. Because Jiva is, if you compare the attributes, no, I am not saying I am that. In essence is same. So, Aham Brahmasmi is essence of Ishvara, essence of the Jiva is Brahma Vastu. That Brahma Vastu is me. Upadhi Bhedataha, Ishvara Upadhi has got this Sarvajnatvam, Sarvavyapakatvam, Sarvashaktimatvam, Upadhi. What Ishvara Upadhi is? Maya, Samashti Maya Upadhi. So Maya, Upahita Chaitanyam, Vishishta Chaitanyam, Ishvaraha, Upahita Chaitanyam, Ishvara Sakshi, all those things, technical words are too much now. But very beautiful it is to understand. So, the Ishvara is the generator, sustainer, destroyer, creator of the entire Jagat, universes he creates. I am not saying I am God. The essence with which, what is the essence of Ishvara? Consciousness. What is the essence of me? Consciousness. So consciousness is same. There cannot be any two consciousnesses. So, Aham Brahmasmi is not saying, I am God. You can never be. God means what? Ishvara, who has got the potentiality to samashti. The clarity, if you have Shastra, gives you clarity. So, in essence, is one and the same. So, those who practice Dvaita Marga also, उनसे यही पूछना है, भगवान कहते हो आप भगवान से अलग है, तो ठीक है भाई, कोई बात नहीं, हम झगड़ा नहीं करेंगे, पर बताओ भगवान के अलावा और कुछ है क्या? है ही नहीं. सो भगवान के अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है, आप ये भी मानते हो, तो फिर आप कहाँ से अंश-अंशी भेद जैसे, एंड द पार्ट इज द होल. ओके, व्हाट इज एसेंस ऑफ द पार्ट? द होल इज कॉन्शियसनेस, द पार्ट आल्सो शुड बी कॉन्शियसनेस ओनली. नो, होल इज गोल्ड, पार्ट इज आयरन, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? सो टेक्निकली स्पीकिंग यू आर ऑल्सो सेम कॉन्शियसनेस. अंश-अंशी भाव ले लो, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, और योर great sadhana continue. But we go beyond that. In essence is only one consciousness. There cannot be two. Clear? Any doubts? No. So next verse. Bhava shunya sat bhava suspitihi भावना बलात् भक्तिरुत्तमा. भावशून्य सत् भावसुस्थितिः भावना बलात् भक्तिरुत्तमा. Now, भावशून्य सद्भावस्तुतिः भावना बलात्. भावना बलात्. Now see, listen carefully. Now, whether it is bhakti or advaita sadhana, any sadhana begins with bhavana only. Bhavana. A thought, an emotion, an idea, a bhav. So, aham brahmasmi, मैं ईश्वर का ही अंश हूँ. It is not my अनुभव ना. But I believe Shastra, I believe Guru. So that bhavana, I keep that bhavana in my heart. That मैं ईश्वर से अलग नहीं हूँ. ईश्वर का ही स्वरूप मेरा ही स्वरूप एक है. ईश्वर का स्वरूप और मेरा स्वरूप एक ही है. तत्वतः इन एसेंस ईश्वर जो जिससे बनता है, मैं भी उसी से बना हूँ. मैं भी, मेरा ही स्वरूप वो भी स्वरूप, उनका भी स्वरूप यही है. सो बट देयरफॉर भावना बलात्, अद्वैत भावना. Now what is the bhavana here? So aham bhavana. Soham bhavana balat. Saha aham is the first bhavana. How can I? Shastra will explain to you. So you can develop faith in the Shastra. Oh, Ishwar Tattva is me. Understood. That bhavana balat. Then I started contemplating Saha aham. Soham. So then what is happening? Bhavana balat, by the strength of that bhavana balat, saha aham iti, bhava shunya sadbhava sustitihi, it happens. Bhava, see, when I start contemplating soham, saha aham, he am I, bhavana se shuru karta hu, then what happens? Eventually the thought will go Thought will disappear. I established myself in the essence of it. Sat bhava sustitihi. Sat bhava, pure existence. Sat is existence. सुस्थिति उसमें मैं स्थिर हो जाता हूं. शुरुआत भावना से ही किया मैंने, बट वो भावना करते 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 आई बिकम सो एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन दैट आई गेट एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन माई एसेंस एज सत स्वरूप. सो देयरफॉर भाव शून्य सद्भाव सुस्थिति, दैट firm abidance which is happening because of devoid of any thought, that is, all thoughts are dissolved on the strength of the bhavana balam, soham bhavana balam. That is called bhakti, that is called uttama bhakti. Now see, listen, don't get confused. ये ऐसे अपने आप में स्थिर होना, अपने स्वरूप में बैठना ही भक्ति, ये कैसा भक्ति भाई? Just listen. What is the meaning of bhakti? Bhakti means Satu Parama Prema Rupa. It's a pure love. Now say, Bhakti में क्या होता है? And what is the parakasta of Bhakti? Parakasta means acme, supreme, not extreme. Extreme में बोलना चाहिए. Acme of perfection. Acme of perfection. The state of Bhakti is what? Total identification. That love, where there is no even the thought between these two, the lover and the loved, no thought also. There is only one. They become one. So bhakti, acme of bhakti is what? Total identification with the beloved. Okay. So total identification with the beloved is supreme bhakti. Now, total identification with the Bhakti, the Supreme Lord, is also sustitihi, where sadbhava sustitihi. That itself is firm abidance in your own swarupa. So, वहाँ पे जाने के बाद jnana and bhakti become one. Supreme bhakti is supreme devotion. My supreme devotion is supreme jnanam is supreme bhakti. जब तक शिखर तक नहीं पहुंचा शिखर पर, तब तक ये रास्ता दोनों अलग अलग दिखाई दे रहा है. जैसे हम ऊपर जाते रहेंगे टुवर्ड्स द पॉइंट, इसके दो डिस्टेंस दो बीच में कम होता जाएगा कि नहीं? दोनों से चल रहे हैं ट्रायंगल जैसे ऊपर से, सो द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन कम होता जाएगा. एंड पराकाष्ठ रीच टॉप, नो डिस्टेंस. वहां पे भक्ति और ज्ञान एक हो जाता है. सो भक्ति मीन्स कंटिन्यूटी, लव, डिवोशन, एंड पराकाष्ठ ऑफ दैट इज अबाइडेंस इन सेल्फ. देयरफॉर भगवान सेज वेरी क्लियरली, बिकॉज ऑफ द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ दिस भावना बलम, द सद्भाव स्तुति इज गेन्ड. हाउ? दैट स्टेट विच इज डिवॉइड ऑफ ऑल अदर थॉट्स. That is called Uttama Bhakti. This is called ultimate Bhakti. So देखिए, पूजा का मतलब जगत ईश्वरी युक्त सेवन. मानसम जपा सुप्रीम, ये भी बोल दिया है जप के बारे में. भक्ति के बारे में क्या कहा? डिवॉइड एनी थॉट विद द थॉट ऑफ भावना बलम ऑफ सह अहम सोहम, करते 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 यू गेट एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन योर ओन एग्जिस्टेंस और सत अवस्था. दैट इज भक्ति. सो भगवान रमण महर्षि का डेफिनेशन क्या दिया है? वो भक्ति है. देयर इज नो ड्युअलिटी बिटवीन द वर्शिपर एंड द वर्शिप्ड. यू नो द स्टोरी ऑफ गोरा कुंभार. He was, you know what was his profession? Making pots and selling. And Parama Bhakta, Panduranga Bhakta. And he was go to temple and Panduranga will come out of the temple फिजिकली, उनके साथ बैठ के चेस खेलता था. चेस एंड वो क्या बोलते हैं, डाइस गेम. बैठ के रोज यही खेल है उनका. थोड़ा बेच देगा 4-5 मटका, पैसा कमाएगा, देकर देगा, मंदिर जाएगा, आ जाओ प्यारे आ जाओ, आ रहा हूँ, दोनों आके ये सब चल रहा है. देन दे ऑल मेट संत ज्ञानेश्वर एंड निवृत्तिनाथ, सोपान एंड मुक्ताबाई, ऑल यंग सिस्टर. तो वहाँ बैठ के ऐसे करके मुक्ताबाई महालक्ष्मी अवतार, शी डिड लाइक दिस टू द हेड पे गोरा कुंभार का, बोलती है ये इज नॉट बेक्ड पॉट, शी सेड इज नॉट बेक्ड पॉट। तो गोरा कुमार को अच्छा नहीं लगा, मैं इतना भक्त हूँ, स्वयं भगवान से खेलते हैं, बात करते हैं, शी सेड बेक्ड पॉट है, नॉट बेक्ड येट कंप्लीटली, और गड़ा कच्चा है। सो देन ऑल महत्व से भैया देयर भेद दृष्टि नो, इसीलिए यू नॉट रियलाइज दैट यू आर पांडुरंगा। तो जस्ट ही मेडिटेटेड, कुछ दिनों में अपना स्वरूप का ज्ञान हो गया उनको, बाद में मंदिर जाना बंद कर दिया, घर में बैठे आराम से। सो भगवान स्वयं के आ गए उनके पास, पांडुरंगा यार बोर हो रहा है आजकल, तो आने रहे वो मंदिर में खेलने के लिए। इसे तू कौन है, मैं कौन हूँ, हम दोनों एक ही है भाई, कहाँ है तू, कहाँ है वहाँ। देन भगवान कृष्ण स्माइल्ड, ब्लेस्ड हिम, यू गॉट इट करके डिसअपियर्ड। When Gorakshanath is going, it seems ahead, Mahatma told me, he was going, साक्षात भगवान शिव जी कब खड़े वहाँ पे रास्ते पे, गोरक्षनाथ सेड बाजू हटो, यू एंड आई आर सेम, डोंट वेस्ट माई टाइम करके निकल गया, नमस्कार भी नहीं किया। So there is no difference. Then Ishvara smiled and disappeared. Therefore, those who are established in Tattva, they themselves are Guru, Vishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. He himself is everything. So Ramana Maharshi always used to say, liberation is possible only because of the grace of a teacher. Anugraham, always says Anugraham. Guru Anugraham is essential. So in this bhakti we saw so far. So first he defined karma, then what is bhakti, that puja, japas, chintanam, kramat. Then he defined what is puja, then he defined what is japa, then he defined what is contemplation, meditation. Then बाद में जाएंगे अष्टांग योग, mind control, how to control the mind. What is mind? Mind is like what? He explains. Ultimately, path of inquiry he gives, and concludes that state where ego is dissolved. First of all, ego doesn't exist. If it really is ego, you can never destroy it. Ego jhoot hai, isliye it get destroyed. More about it we see next class at about 6:45. I'll come. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।